Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back once again to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name's Mark, and today I'm going to be showing you a brand new 2021 Mountain Aire. This isn't only a new unit that arrived on our lot, but it's also a new floor plan for the Mountain Aires. We'll talk about that a little more when we get inside. Stock number of this unit, 5N201159. And while we're right here, I'm just going to show you on the Mountain Aire, what you're going to get standard now is a electric slide out for your generator. And this is a 12,500 watt generator. Easy to access fluids. You do have an air chuck here. Get a shot of the big horns when you want to feel like a trucker. That generator's big enough to run all your air conditioners, microwave, everything at the same time. And nice to have this slide out tray for getting it in and out. The Mountain Aires are built on a Spartan chassis. This one is with a 500 horse Cummins diesel. Now you're up into the luxury lineup with the Mountain Aire. Most coaches at this level are only 45 feet. Mountain Aire has 7 floor plans and 2 of them are 41 feet. So this 4118 and then the 4102, which basically were existing floor plans that they added an extra foot to. That gives you more room in the bathroom. That's where you really notice that extra foot. So kind of a nice improvement for 2021. Let's move around. First of all, you'll notice the height of the windshield and that your wipers are actually hidden. You don't see them. This does have the VORAD anti-collision technology. You've got blind spot monitoring, lane assist, brake assist, everything with this. As we walk down this side, one thing I'm going to point out, this has Gerard integrated awnings, 2 of them that cover the whole length. Plus it's got the window package and slide toppers. It's a little windy here in Colorado today, so I'm not going to run out your Gerards. You've seen them before, but very nice awning that covers the full length of the coach. Let's move down and take a look at what we've got for storage. In this first one, it's typical to find this Dometic refrigerator freezer. And I like this one. You've got 2 sides, so you could have one for beverages, one for keeping food frozen. And notice it opens up far enough that you can get that top open. So many other companies, it's only part way underneath, and you can't actually open your lid. This unit is equipped with 2 slide-out trays. This first compartment is a full pass-through compartment, and this is on an electric switch. While we're here, I'll point out, like I often do, you can see the components of your Star foundation, the strong, true, and robust platform that Newmar puts on all its diesels. What we're doing is we're actually taking these floor joists up off the chassis rails. Everything is gusseted down to the center rails. It just makes for a stronger platform, better for carrying the heavy weights of tile all the way through residential appliances. And talking about weight a little bit, this is a 54,000 pound chassis. Newmar uses a 20,000 pound axle in both front and back, and then a 14,000 pound tag axle. So you end up with a GVW of 54,000. Empty, it's around 45 or 46, so you have roughly 9,000 pounds of cargo capacity, and you have 15,000 pounds of towing with this one. So with that bigger engine, the heavier chassis, you can really carry a heavy load. Also, it's got a nice outside TV. This is a Samsung 39-inch, I believe, with the Bose soundbar. This does come out for you and tilt. You've got an extra plug out here too, and in most of your storage compartments you'll have access to 110 power. This here, it's covering a water tank in the back, but I like the way Newmar has added these kind of tool brackets, place for carrying oil or other items. As we come back here, this first compartment, we have our def tank. Now you have a fill from the other side too. This unit has 150 gallons of fuel, so I imagine that's about a 15-gallon def tank there. You also have your batteries back here, your chassis batteries, the big 150 amp bus fuses. Very easy to reach your air dryer, your fuel filter here. One other thing that I didn't point out in this compartment, Spartan puts these air chucks on here. If for some reason you need to raise your leveling system and your compressor's failing, you can do it manually right there. So that's kind of a nice feature. Moving around back here, this is our 500 horse, 11.9 liter Cummins diesel. Great thing about this with your side radiator, look at how easy it is to access your engine fill, your hydraulic fluid. Everything you need is right here. Your pressure gauge, this monitors your air breather, lets you know when it's starting to get dirty. You can fill your Oasis fluid right here. Just a great power source, very well designed, easy to access, and really a great looking cap. When you're behind a Newmar, you can tell it's a quality coach. This unit here is set up for a second camera if you have a stacker trailer, and you have the air system for air brakes. This has got the integrated brake control system in it, the Curt Spectrum, I believe it's called, that Spartan puts on. So if you are pulling a stacker trailer or something heavy, you don't need to worry about adding a brake control. You know, one thing I missed while I was over here, come on over to this side. Hate to run you around too much, Cherry. We talk about Newmar slide outs a lot, and the fact that they're flush slides. This isn't actually a slide, it's an emergency door behind your toilet. But you can see the way these slide outs tuck inside the side of the coach. More noise up front is from wind than engine, actually. The way Newmar puts their lockouts, so whether it's in or out, it locks it out tight. They have flush slides. Their front door latch is solid. You just don't have that wind noise. It's a quieter coach when you're going down the road. All right, let's go back over to the driver's side. Now as we come around, you can see the side radiator, much better cooling with the side radiator. They don't get clogged as much. This is the other def fill, so you can fill it from both sides of the coach. This is just a little cubby hole here for, you know, gloves or oil or whatnot. Every storage space gets used one way or another. Okay, this is our water closet. And first of all, I love the stainless here. It's a very clean look. You can power fill your tank. You've got your black tank wash. This is a Sanacon system, which is basically a garbage disposal for your black tank. You can see your bypass or your winterization kit right here, so very easy to bypass your water system and run antifreeze through the lines. You do have a power cord rail on both the water and the 50 amp electrical. Just a great designed water closet right there. You've got a light, you've got a switch for turning on your pump. And I love the way the compartment doors slam. Here you can see your 50 amp cord on a power reel. It's got a surge protector built into the crossover circuit there. And then there are inputs if you want to bring in, say you've got a portable satellite dish or something like that, you can plug it in right there. This is our Oasis system. Oasis is your hydronic heating system. Another common one is the AquaHot. One thing about the Oasis, there are 2 electric elements and then 1 diesel element. So in colder temperatures, as you start to drop down into the 50s and 40s, you can still heat your coach electrically. That's not needed to turn on that diesel system right away because of those 2 electric elements. Over here we can see the back side of our slide out tray. And again, that is powered from either side. And then up in this next compartment, you see the batteries. It is on a pull-out tray. There are 8 AGM batteries here. This is an all-electric coach. You get bigger inverters, more batteries. And here we are back at the front. And again, this compartment where I ran that slide out for your generator, you've got your fuses, you've got your chassis circuits right here. They give you some spare fuses. This is the exhaust for your generator down here. You even get a handy little tool to wash your windshield. When you're trying to reach up there 11, 12 feet, it can get tough. Okay, let's move around inside now. Like always, your heavy-duty lighted grab handle, doorbell, keyless ignition. One of the great features all the Newmars have. Okay. Well, while we're here, I'm going to start right up front in the cockpit. First of all, the majority of your controls are right here for your slide out. You've got your Silverleaf system, so when I want to go to the climate and change it, it's all right here. This is for my awnings, my Windshield satellite, all right here over the driver. This is where you run out your awnings for the windows and those Gerard awnings, also your slide outs, all operated from right here. And they do have nice little storage throughout. Like I say, every little compartment will find a home for something. You get the Samsung front TV as a standard option with this one. As we sit down in the cockpit, you can see clearly it is a keyless start system, so once you're in it with the keys, just push and hold the button. Let me drop the wheel here so we can see a little better. Now, this is that Curt Spectrum brake controller I was telling you about, fully adjustable, so if you're pulling a big stacker trailer, you're all set up for it. This one, you know, your dash controls are right here. House and chassis battery boost, air horns. These pedals move in and out, so you can adjust them for, you know, different height people. This is your ATC override. It does have auto traction control. And then over here are your levelers, your Allison 3500 transmission. Actually, this might be a 4000 with your 3-speed engine brake and then your tag axle dump. One nice thing about all the Newmar diesels, they are steerable tag axles. When you actually dump, take the pressure off that rear tag axle, you're not scrubbing it when you're making a tight corner trying to get into a parking spot. They went with some bigger monitors this year, so you can see this is our backup monitor. It's actually a 3-way, so when I put my blinkers on, I can see down that side. You do have the 9.5 or 10-inch navigation and you know, radio and your device management there. Excuse me. And then over here, the passenger they can help you navigate, you know, check the cameras from this side. This happens to be what they call the queen seat, so it's 1.5 times as wide. There is a cover that comes up here, but I did want to demonstrate you have the footrests on both of these. So a passenger can stay right here, recline back, put their foot up, and take a nice little nap if they'd like. Okay, let's move back into the kitchen and living area. Again, this was a floor plan, the 4018, that they were making before. It's common in a Dutch Star and some of the other models. They added an extra foot here, but basically left the front the same. You do have a nice little countertop extension here. You've got the electric dishwasher. All of these are soft close drawers. Up in here we have our induction cook surface. And again, this is made to be removable. You can unplug it, take it outside, put it on one of those slide out trays and cook out there if you'd like to. Look at the counter space you get here. It's huge. If you're prepping a big meal, you've got plenty of room. Nice, large, farm-style sink, stainless steel undermount sink with residential type fixtures. Above here, we have a large convection microwave. This is stainless steel inside. And again, their cabinetry is second to none. A little spice area up here, I guess. This is all solid wood cabinetry. Even these pull-outs. Oops. They come out the full length and they're soft close like everything. Nice storage underneath too. One of the things you hear a lot of people talk about is, where am I going to put my trash can? They give you a spot, they actually give you the trash can too. And again, these are all soft close. This little thing it's convenient because it's hard for some people to reach back there. If you're shorter or you just don't like getting down at your knees, it's nice to be able to pull that all the way out. There we go. A couple other smaller compartments here, and the way they put their dovetails on all these joints with full pull-out drawers for something that's just, you know, 4 or 5 inches wide, but it's going to get used for something. Let's move back up here. I didn't talk about the furniture. We've got a fold and tumble here. This will convert into a sleeper. I believe it's about a double wide, somewhere 48 to 54 inches. 2 nice theater seating here, and the televator sits right across. You do have a TV up front. Just a great place for watching TV. You've even got a couple of little cup holders right here. And while we're here, get a shot of this ceiling. They did a great job with the decorator ceiling. You don't see any of your air conditioning ducts. They actually run right down the middle. You can feel it running now. That's better in the summer when your slides are in and you want to run your generator with your roof AC to keep cool. It's blowing down in the middle where you want it, rather than over the top of your slide outs. You have several of these multiplex panels throughout. So if I'm getting ready to travel, I might go to my systems and now I want to put that TV down. Very nice, smooth operation. Moving on back, we have the little table chairs and the pull-out table with a single extension that's actually pretty large, and then you get 2 other folding chairs that match the fabric. We'll show you those when we're back in the bedroom. They use beautiful solid surface countertops, and even over here the backsplash, really nice designer black backsplash. There's another one of our multiplex panels. We have tile floor with electric heat in the tile. There are 3 zones here. So when you get up in the morning, and again, it might be chilly, maybe it's in the 50s, but you haven't been running your diesel all night for your furnace, you can heat up your floor when you're walking around. You can turn your electric element on with that Oasis, keep this coach nice and warm. If you're already plugged in an RV park, you're paying for the electricity, might as well save the diesel. Okay, moving back here, we have a residential refrigerator, a French door style, I believe they call this. So plenty of storage down below. And again, this runs off your 12-volt batteries and your inverter. This particular unit, we did put 4 100-watt solar panels on it, so you do have extra solar to help keep those batteries charged. This is your, there we go. Nice pull-out. Those may not be soft close. Actually, they're not. There's a little spring load in there to hold them tight so they don't come out, especially if you have these full of canned goods or things like that that are a little heavier. They sometimes come on out. So this is a bath and a half floor plan. It's got the full wall slide. Right here is your half bathroom. As we move on back, we do have some solid privacy doors for the bedroom. And then as we move into the bedroom, here across from the bed, we've got a couple of wardrobe closets on each side. And then you do have 6 undermount, and I love that soft close feature. Well, I guess this one only 5 drawers, and then you have a place for your video center there, but you have 5 nice storage drawers. Under your bed here, you can see the 2 folding chairs, and then there's your leaf for the table. So you do have very good storage here. Excuse me, I can hear the engine running. I'm going to go shut it off right now while you're back here. There we go, that's a little better. All right, king bed here, and you do have independent air mattresses on each side. Both bed sides have a pedestal with a 110 plug and a little storage area down there. So if you have a sleep machine or you like to leave your cell phone plugged in there, you have place for it. And then up under here, you've also got your controls that you can operate your lights and so forth. These windows actually have screens in them. They do open so you can get a nice cross breeze through here. This window typically is where you would have your emergency exit. It still is an egress window, but Newmar gives you that escape door behind the toilet that I'm going to show you here in a minute. So let's come on back into the bathroom, and this is where the extra foot made a big difference. Number one, it gives you a bigger shower. Now, this shower comes with the teak seat, and again, you have your water saver, the Aquamizer system. So as my water is heating up when I'm getting ready for the shower, it's actually circulating back into the holding tank. It's not going down into your gray tank. When this turns blue, then you flip this switch, whether you want the wand or the overhead sprayer, and then it circulates as you shower down into the gray tank. That's great for not wasting water, but also not filling up your gray tank. I believe your gray tank's an 80-gallon, black tank's a 60, and you have 105 gallons of fresh water in this one. There is a little linen closet type thing here. And then this one's got some more wardrobe storage, and you do get the safe back there. That's a nice feature. Although your 45 footers will have dual sinks, this one being 41 feet 10 inches, you only get the single, but you get a lot of counter space. It really is a big prep area, nice deep medicine chests. I love the accent lights that they put in the mirror this year. And again, storage throughout, soft close throughout. This is your washer dryer. And then again, as I pointed out, this is an egress door. This is a great feature. If I were to pull this tab, a ladder drops out, so it makes it easy to get out if there is an emergency, rather than trying to climb head first out a window. You also get some more storage over here. Look at the clearance I have here too. If you're 6'4", 6'5", you've got room in this bathroom to take a shower. For a lot of them, you're hunched over if you're that tall. Okay, I mean, some of the things that really start to show as you get to the Mountain Aire level, the trim, your fascia trim, the accents, you can't really see, but there is a lighted accent back there. Like I said, the countertops, the backsplashes, all beautiful. This floor plan, again, one of the shortest models you can get in a 500 horse engine. This is the 4118. The 4002, which is now the 4102, basically reverses your kitchen and your dinette. So if you do like one with the dinette on the patio side, there is another 41-foot Mountain Aire available. Same length, very similar to this floor plan. So once again, my name's Mark Love. Here's my contact info if anybody wants to get a hold of me. If you have questions on this coach or any of our coaches, we're finally getting some relief and starting to see a lot of the new 2021s showing up. So I know we've been a little thin on inventory, but if you've been waiting for the new ones, certainly get a hold of us. If you have a particular unit you want us to do a video on, let us know. We can walk through that one and send it for you, send it to you. And we are open. We are still very concerned of COVID. We sanitize these regularly. We mask up when necessary. So please reach out to us if you have any questions. And like always, folks, happy trails. Enjoy your travels.